Hello again, this is Sammy. In this video, I will show you how to multiply radicals in fraction form. And at the end of this video, I'll share with you two links to the chapter of mixed radicals that covers the whole chapter. So to multiply radicals in fraction form, you still follow the same method of multiplying fractions. So when we multiply fractions, we try to reduce diagonally or within the same fraction. So here, I see that I could start reducing right here. So root 3 goes into itself once. So you're basically dividing this by root 3. And you divide this by root 3 as well. Square root of 27 divided by square root of 3, you get square root of 9. And this way, I'm gonna see if I could reduce. Yes, root 8 goes into itself once. It goes into root 16, square root of 2 times. Now, this square root of 9 will give me 3 over 3 root 2 times 2. Now, this 3 and this 3 could reduce them, so you get 1 on top. So this becomes 1 over root 2 times 2. And as I mentioned in my fractions tutorials, that when you multiply a whole number into a fraction, you only multiply it to the top. So this will end up giving you 2 over root 2. And when you have radicals in fraction form, we don't like having radicals on the bottom of the fraction. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the 2 root 2 and we're going to rationalize the denominator. How do we rationalize the denominator? We multiply the top and the bottom by root 2. So whatever you do to the top, you do to the bottom. 2 times root 2 will give you 2 root 2. So again, you cannot multiply this 2 on the inside here because this is a rational number and this is irrational. And root 2 times root 2 is root 4. Now, this is 2 root 2 over square root of 4, which is 2. Now I could reduce these to 1, 1, and then I'm left off with root 2 as the final answer. Okay, so this is the first one. And the second one here, multiplying a cubic root by a cube root in a fraction. So the same thing here, I see if I could reduce. So again, when we talked about fractions, we say when you multiply a whole number by a fraction, you multiply that whole number to the top. This is very similar. You multiply it to the top. But I also said, try to reduce the whole, the non-fraction form with the bottom of this fraction. So this is, it's like, okay, let me give you an example. So if I multiply 8 by 3 halves, I could reduce the 8 and the 2. So 2 goes into itself once and it goes into 8 4 times. Now I have 4 times 3 on top gives me 12. And we have 1 on the bottom. If we write 1 on the bottom, you know, fractions mean dividing. So 12 divided by 1 is 12. So no point of writing the 1 on the bottom. Some people choose to multiply 8 into the 3 halves by just multiplying the 8 to the top, which you get 24 over 2, which again still gives you 12. I recommend you do this because when we multiply in fractions, we always want to reduce when we can. Okay, so this method is a lot better than this, especially will help you in the long term. Now here, we're going to do the same thing. The cube root of 2 goes into itself once. Cube root of 2 goes into cube root of 54. The cube root of 27. Now, the next thing, cube root of 27 is 3. 3 times 3 times 3 gives you 27. So the cube root of 27 is 3 because 27 is a perfect cube. Times 2 over 1. And I'm just going to write 2 because, as I said, 1 on the bottom of fraction doesn't mean anything because 2 divided by 1 just 2. And this will give me 6. So that's how easy it is. Make sure you check out the 2 links to the 2 videos that cover the whole radical section in high school. So check them out if you want to learn more about radicals. As always, thanks for watching. Till next time, bye-bye.